I mean, I had probes, but
I was mining
I would
with
have been
like
long
5
range mining.
bases. Make so many. Okay, so spawning down in this corner, it's GLHM and his buddy, who's not gonna be his buddy after the end of this game. Potato.
Pretty much.
It's spawning up here. It's me and Destiniosis. So, my mindset right here was make sure we don't get cannoned, because we've gotten cannoned right here a couple times.
Yeah.
And it's not immediate GG, but man, it slows things down. So,
Yeah.
I was checking
If
that.
they're at all good and they have any kind of transition in any way,
Yeah,
it's pretty much GG.
it is. It's a slow, painful GG instead of a fast, painful, getting laughed at GG. So, parked Overlord right there because that's their favorite spot. We chased the probe around but wasn't concerned. I did a scout? No, I haven't scouted yet. That's weird.
Killed the probe.
I swear I scouted.
You scout here in just a sec.
Oh, that's right, okay. Yeah, because it's my
right
new
now.
build where I'm going like 17-ish, 18-ish.
Yeah, you told the lings to go down to the bottom and then you went to scout with them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I still thought that they were doing something, so...
Yeah, and apparently they thought that we were doing something.
Yeah.
They were very defensive right here.
They were, but that... that kind of defends against things, but they thought I was going to early rush, and so they were late on their actual real defense. So I didn't see anything, so super not concerned. What does he do? He's like, oh, I guess those were hallucinations?
He's like, oh, well, he wasn't in the third, so I guess he's nowhere. I guess that wasn't there or something. He must have gotten past me again.
I just imagine that. He must have grenade hopped over the rocks. Okay, so I got this round on the rocks. Get the drone. That sucks. So his third's way behind. Right through everything. See the infestors.
Yeah.
So at this point, when I'm like, infestors, what were you... What was your thought?
I was thinking, holy moly. I wasn't really thinking about Zerg as much. I was thinking about what the Protoss was doing. I was concerned that he was going Stargate-related things, because we always get screwed by that. But then when we see the Robo, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Robo
So,
means
I'm
no
like-
Stargate.
Yeah. So, no, Robo means, well, yeah, for him, I mean.
Yeah.
So, for me, I'm like, okay, I'll go Stargate instead of Robo then. But I had already started my Robo, so I'm like, oh, I guess I'm going Stargate and Robo.
Yeah.
So I did Stalker Immortal.
And
or
for me,
Void Immortal.
for me, this means mutas, because if he gets us around with the lings and a fungal, then you're screwed. But I knew we didn't have to worry about infested Terran, because they take forever to spawn, number one. Number two, they don't last long enough. You just move your army back, and they waddle around and die. So, what is he doing? Like, he must know that, he's like, something must be around here somewhere, but I park my links here for counter pushes, and for distractions.
Yeah.
And then...
He doesn't even have speed yet.
And then you see that, like, oh, and your adepts do a perfect split, somehow.
Yeah.
By themselves. Pro split.
Pro. Yeah, it's 5 and 5, right? No, it's slightly more than 5, but close enough.
So my lings are parked over here in counter pushery position. Are you shitting me? He tries to build that sucks.
Where?
He tried to build an expansion here and went right into my links. So 2 times that's happened to him. No wonder the Zerg got so screwed. Okay, so we're like, shit, it's GG. It's GG.
So I'm getting +3 attack here, ground attack, The other guy's getting +1.
Yeah, I counter push. Holy shit, he had 3 freaking spines there. Well, it doesn't matter.
Dead spines.
Yeah, those are dead spines. No amount of spines kills speeds.
Yeah, I was gonna say lings greater than sign spines.
Yeah, you have to wall
So he
off
starts.
Good
he
storms?
starts pushing in. Yeah.
Speeds. This
That's
should.
where I'm like. That's where I was like mass lings.
Yeah, but he pulls back.
We had him decently right here. So
Yeah,
this is where I flipped my noodles.
Back.
Yeah, I know. This is where I flipped my noodles because Mothership Core didn't get his overcharge off.
Yeah, the thing
and I'm
is,
like, holy moly.
those things don't spawn. You literally, you'd have to have like a computer or something throw them all down, because you can't throw them fast enough. They don't hatch fast enough. And they don't last long enough. So you took very, very minimal losses on those stupid things.
Yeah, I took more losses than I should have. He leaves him burn right there.
Yeah, and I was looking for him, but I didn't want to run into these. Also, the smart thing to do is when you throw them, to park your guys under them, so people can't come do this. By the way, this is why I always get Overseer speed.
Yeah.
Because that just paid. Those things just paid for themselves.
And this just absolutely screws me. I should have just came back immediately and dealt with it, but...
And this is my bad. My shit all got ungrouped somehow. Yeah, see, my mutas were on my hatches, and so I'm like, ah!
Yeah. Yeah, my guys wouldn't run.
Yeah.
So I see this, and I'm like, whoa, that is way more than he had a minute ago. So I guess that just kind of meant that he didn't lose as much as I thought he lost.
Yeah, because he backed out and let the Zerg die. So...
Yeah.
But Zergy Pants here is only mining off 2 bases.
Yeah.
So... But he's banking tons of minerals, but no gas, because he keeps making those stupid infestors. So...
Yeah, so his Protoss actually spank even more.
Yeah, now this part sucks. He's got 2 attack, and he's able to kill that group, which I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
So you kind of get the lings hitting you, which messes you up, but then that was supposed to be a successful run, and it wasn't, so...
Well, I mean, you kill pretty much all of those.
Yeah.
It's about as much as he killed on me.
Yeah, but it should have got his Nexus. And didn't, so...
Yeah.
So, knowing what I knew, then I start a second, or power of 5th, or whatever. And this funny thing, too, he even puts the Overseer here, and he just canceled the hatch again, because he was going to send... And I didn't care that he had Overseers. It's not going to do him any good. So I hit his goals.
With his lings.
Yep, and he throws the lings. They must have thought this was going to be successful, because they let me take their bases.
Yeah, and right here, well, this is pretty much GG. Right here, I'm like, holy moly and the moly moly.
Yeah, I don't know how
GG.
we came out on this one.
Yeah.
Or, oh yeah, Ultras. So my Ultras are only 1-1 because they engaged at the perfect time.
Yeah, and half that army just died because it's infested Terran, so...
Yep.
And then, yeah, suddenly it's half an army, and suddenly there are Ultras in there.
Yeah. And my speeds start sweeping through.
Yeah.
And he doesn't pull back when he should have.
Yeah.
And then he actually tricked me. I didn't expect him to double back and go left, but I was sweeping through you anyway, and then happened to see him. So,
yeah.
loses his group of infestors again. And so this expansion's dead now because they sacked it. And Zerg finally has a 3rd again.
Yeah.
Sorry, Zerg.
For the moment.
And Protoss is down to
my 3rd.
Yes. But Protoss is down to 1. No. He's got a little bit left at that one.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, so I guess you had already killed that. You just killed that a minute ago.
Yeah, he sacked it.
Yeah.
Like right before they pushed.
Oh, yeah.
And then he tried to reinforce it with stalkers, and I killed all the stalkers too, because I was sending like 30 to 50 lings at a time. Oh, in fact, I'm attacking it again. Now I'm a dick. Well, and I wanted to make sure I always knew where his infestors were, and the easiest way to do that is to just attack them over and over again.
Yeah.
They haven't learned the art of army splitting yet. So, knowing that, then, I'm like, well, hey, there's no way the infestors can be here. So I'm like, how can I? I'm like, I'll kill the infestation pit. And he's... That's nasty.
That sucks and blows.
Yeah. He'd already had some started. And he didn't have enough to fungal anyway. So...
Yeah. Probably could have turned around and picked off that last infestor, but...
Yeah, I didn't... I was worried, I guess. But, see, a higher level person would have had a couple burrowed and would have tricked me and then fungled and chain fungled like he tries to do here. But, guys, this does not work. Infested Terran take longer than a fungal. Even if you threw him first, and then I was stupid enough to stick around, and then you fungled it. It still wouldn't be in time. So, I guess Mind Game's good, because since he always saw my lings here, that doesn't explain why he didn't try to rebuild there.
Yeah, so I kind of figured that we'd pushed him back far enough that I just kind of double expanded here, which took up a lot of my economy, but I was willing to do that. So I fall a little bit behind on army supply to the Protoss, but I'm going to out-economy them eventually.
Yes.
And then I start disruptors.
Oh, why? He just keep... That's the other thing, is you don't throw your energy away like that. You try to keep hitting expansions. And you split them.
Yeah, the pro players use like 4 of these at a time.
Yeah.
And what they do is they burrow, what do you call that? They just burrow move them around. What's that called? Tell them to move around in like a group? Or no, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, they tell them to move around, and then you can just queue up. Yeah, that's what it is. Queue up the different things.
So upgrade's good. The stalkers have a much harder time killing them.
Yeah.
And it seems like they got a good push on you, but those stalkers are really the only army.
Yeah.
And your immortals totally tank the storms and the fungals without dying. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's nuts. And so once again he fungals, 2 mutas and an overseer, which sucks, but please.
But please. So right here I'm down to 1 void, 1 immortal, and 1 stalker. Working a whole bunch more.
And then this is where we both go to transfer, which is a bad time. But he sacks his gold. Good job. Don't do that.
Yeah, and then they move in on my gold.
Yeah, I mean, if they knew that we were down bases, you don't sack your own bases. That's not the answer.
Yeah.
Because we're defending ours, and they're not defending theirs, which means we're going to win. So, yeah, another base down the pooper. What the hell was that? That was a scary noise. What?
So gold is gone. They come back to defend, but it is too late.
It's too late, yeah.
Protoss still has his gold. Good thing he's not banking quite as much as he was. Neither is Zerg.
He's out of gas.
Oh. More, he has fungal the things that were on them.
Which is fine, because I wanted to keep his energy low.
Yeah.
And that is how you do it, especially since he's fungal happening. Instead of
Yeah, he
just
really
building a
didn't.
couple hydras or brooches.
Yeah, he could have just insta-burrowed them. I think he thought that costed stuff to burrow it.
No.
Energy to burrow.
So because I'm a super jerk, I was like, nee, kill that spawning pool.
He freaking transfused it before it died.
Yes. And then I trixied him and went the other way. To pull them.
Yeah.
I wanted to keep pulling them because I knew that would keep them away from us.
Yeah, and so that's when I decided to move in on Protoss because, I guess Protoss pulled back. Oh, so, yeah, I didn't see that Protoss was down here,
Oh,
so I thought he was still gonna be,
He's trying to expand again!
I thought Protoss was gonna be out here, but, I sniped that base.
Oh, nice.
With all my sentry voids.
Your sentry voids. That sucks.
And then,
and there's his transfer, and I couldn't hit it.
yeah.
Because I didn't want to get fungaled.
Disruptors!
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks. Didn't quite kill the Immortals, but...
Yeah, they can still tank those pretty good.
Yeah, I'm like,
and he
go
gets
away,
the
go away, go
fungals
away.
off on you. But
yeah.
he panics and falls back and burrows.
Yeah, good.
Which is weird because he actually can just burrow under the sentry force fields. So
Yeah.
don't ask why he did that.
Disruptors. Disruptors.
So I hit everything with wings while this was happening.
Yeah. Oh. That's such a late hit. Damn. So right here, everything's getting redlined. He has a fairly small army, but he has way too many Immortals. That is a fairly scary
hit
army.
the transfers. Nice.
He has 8 Immortals. Damn.
Should have went Archons.
Yeah. Archons greater than signed Immortals? Question mark.
Well, he would have had something to stand up to my Ultras without having to tank him with his freaking stalkers.
Oh, him or me?
Him.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn, look at my bank. I was long range mining from here. I didn't want to build a base.
Sorry, you should have told me. Like, I was running off, like, so many freaking hatcheries.
Well, yeah, I mean, I probably could have built a High Templar thing, and then could have gone, like, mass Archons if you'd given me a bunch of gas. I think we've done that before, and it's pretty hilarious.
It is, because then I just switched to speeds instead of ultras.
Yeah, so I didn't see that guy was up there.
Me
so I was
either.
like, oh, I wonder what that guy's doing. He kills the last mining base.
Yeah.
Which is very scary. Does all this stuff. Ooh, those disruptor hits.
Nice force fields.
Yeah.
And then
Better ones are in there.
And then I had to wait until his thingies ran out.
Yeah.
And
that was, normally I wouldn't just think that those numbers were compatible, but I guess so. His last little bit of army versus my last little bit of army.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then hold up. So right here, so don't have that. 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 That's what I was concerned about. And he's not mining here.
I kept thinking he was going to take this one. I kept checking it, and he never did. This is it's a highly underrated mineral patch. I grab it all the time when I'm on the other side.
Yeah. I'm going to try to back up a second here. Just before he leaves.
Game resumed.
Thank you. So yeah, he has 400 minerals, and the other guy has 350 and 235. So yeah, they were pretty much out of army and money. But then again, so was I. You still had mining. So.
Oh yeah, I was gonna be making lings for the rest of my life. I mean, they were 3-3 with both upgrades.
Oh, and you had more army too. Okay. So when I was thinking it was GG. Before we killed them off, I was looking at that much army for me. I didn't see that many ultras and lings behind, and I didn't know you were mining that much. So I was much more concerned than you were.
Yeah, whenever I'm floating like 1,000, instead of, well, as long as I have enough overlords, instead of making more queens and macros, and hatches and stuff, I just make sure that you and Nolan, if he's there, make sure you guys have enough expansions, and then I go take another one, and another one, and another one. So I don't know why I hadn't expanded there, but that would have been next.
Yeah.
And I just keep expanding and expanding, and then, like, these were 21 out of 12. I meant to switch these guys to gas, but I didn't need it and just kind of spaced. But that's what I do. And then I make links from all of them. It's, you remember that 3v3 from the other night. You can't, the one, the base trade, you can't defend against that many links unless you have, like, a Roach Hydra ball or a Marine Marauder ball or
Stalker Adept.
Stalker Adept
with the Adept upgrade.
Or Stalker Colossus. I mean, there's no...
Yeah.
So, anything else other than one of those 3 things, and I can kill you with links. That's just the sad truth. And then if you have either of those other things, I just switch to ultras. So I save my gas for upgrades, and if you need it, I send it to you. And otherwise, I just keep building hatches over and over and over and over and over. The only thing that prevents that is if they cannon or fortress up their mines, which, yeah, these Protoss wasn't doing.
Yeah. GG.
Yeah, GG. They got worked.
Yeah, and unfortunately, which is funny enough because this actually was a really good game.
Yeah.
These guys were silver.
Yeah, I know, and I don't understand it. So, no. Winter? I don't know.
Winter question? Yeah, actually one of them had like 300 APM.
Yeah.
I've played GLHF before, and he was either gold or platinum 1v1 Zerg, so
yeah, I'm
those
thinking
current bronze, so I don't know.
Maybe one of them could be a Smurf account. I don't know.
Maybe.
And then the other one could just be a troll account.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, GLHF, that was... that would be what you do in a troll game.
Yeah.
Mass infestors.
Yeah, I mean, his
Winter
partner...
did mass ghosts once.
Yeah, but mass ghosts is actually... Especially if you're spamming nukes, but this... Mass infestors haven't worked for 2-3 years.
Yeah, mass ghost...
Snipe.
It may be viable, but it's still a troll thing to do.
It is. We've lost to it before, though. Freaking mass snipe.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize snipes one-shotted an adept. I mean, it makes sense, but I just never did that math before.
Yes.
I remember that because...
Huh? I was going to say, Stalker still shreds 7-3 ultras, but it's better.
I think Immortals do a whole lot more to the ultras than the Stalkers do. Stalkers do, unless they're 3-3 as well, and even then it's pretty ugly math if you want to.
Stalkers do, when they're at 3, they do versus armored 17.
Yeah, but the focus fire is a little... I don't know, the trade in general doesn't seem good to me, at least.
Yeah, I can't find any Immortals left alive.
Yeah.
Because there aren't any left alive. Well, yeah, the threat density and... But still, moral of the story though, you've got to get max armor, because they both do bonus damage versus armored. Right?
Yeah.
And it's the thing that they're supposed to fight against.
Yeah.
Why that happens, why doesn't seem like... yeah, because, shit, Immortals are 65 versus armored. So, 17 versus armored versus 65.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But you have to have their armor upgrades.
Yeah.
Have to.
Yeah.
Cool, but yeah, definitely GG and the infested Terrans don't do shit for damage. Oh, it's just so... Troll. Don't troll. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.